All right, game one, time in, 0-0-2.
Here we go. Katie Hart starts this on her serve. The Kiwi. And she gets the first point on the board for herself and Roos Reek. They chose to let Katie serve first. That's an interesting decision. She's obviously has those concerns with her foot. Broken this time. Side out, meaning it's a change in serves. Now it's Kaitlyn Kerr with the serve.
Second server.
Extremely sunny conditions here, and especially for team Roos and Kaitlyn. They are literally facing the sun right now. Could be a big problem, but again, it's just 1 point separating them, and it's just been 2 serves.
Side out.
Quick breaks of serves at the moment.
1-0-1. Point. Two 0-1. Second server.
Sarthak, tell me, you've spoken quite a bit yesterday to the pickleball chick or Kaitlyn. So just tell me a little about her. Is she a content creator who plays pickleball as well, or is she a pickleball player who then started doing content? Because she's just full of energy.
Well, she got introduced to the sport and instantly fell in love with her. She was in the world of investments and finance, interestingly, and from that to switch to pickleball, and of course she plays the sport, she speaks on the sport, and she is a commentator, broadcaster, the voice of pickleball in the USA, and it's just purely the love for the sport that keeps her going.
Amazing to see. Today we do have a mic on our main referee Byron, so you'll be able to hear him calling the calls, seeing and hearing what he says when it comes to the reviews, etc. So that's a great addition from yesterday. So you guys watching feel closer and more part of the action.
Side out.
Back to the Katie Hart serve now. Can they keep this going?
Point. Three 1-1. Second serve.
You could hear Sofia say out over there, but Kaitlyn chose to send that back.
Point.
This time sends it long. Disappointed with herself, Kaitlyn Kerr. The need to fight back into this. First game, we often say this, very important.
Side out.
So we see in the doubles game a lot more of the game is played in close quarters, close to the kitchen, as opposed to yesterday where it was a lot of drives and a lot of cross-court shots. Here a lot more compact, which makes the game even more quicker. And very surprisingly, Roos was the only one who said she prefers singles. The rest of the 3 girls said they prefer doubles, which did make Kaitlyn very happy, her partner.
The roar sending out a statement with that smash, and a smile on Katie Hart's face after that wonderful overhead.
4-1-1. Second server.
Reminder once again, you can only win points on your own serve.
4-1-2. Side
For
out.
everyone new to the sport of pickleball, for all our viewers, for all our listeners tuning in, you have two serves from each side, and should
4-1-1.
one opponent miss or lose the serve, your partner chooses to serve then, and should
Second
both of
server.
them end up losing the point, then your opponents don't win a point, they
4-1-2.
just get two opportunities to serve at the minimum. And they can keep serving as long as they keep winning. So it goes on and you keep accumulating points, as many as you can on your own serve.
There we saw Roos taking a body shot.
2-4-2.
I'm sure she didn't enjoy that too much.
Side out.
Good shot there. I think a little bit of frustration coming from that body shot. Utilized it, channeled it well, and smashed it right into the opponent's
4-1.
court.
Point. 5-2-1. Point. 6-2-1. Point.
Steadily moving forward, both Katie Hart and Roos Van Reek
7-2-1. Point.
just not finding her timing there, Sofia.
And just in a matter of under 10
8-1.
minutes, the game has gone to 8-2. Deficit of 6 now in hot but windy conditions.
Second server.
Sa-
8-2-2.
Sarthak, how was your rest yesterday, man? We got done a little late and we've been up since morning.
Point.
How was yesterday? Did you manage to get some sleep?
One of the best
Nine
sleeps I've
two.
got in a long time, because of the fact that we were so exhausted after that really long
Side out.
day, but such an entertaining one. So much happening, thrillers, especially that quarterfinal, which
2-9-1.
was a nail biter between Arman and Aditya. And also, when you speak of the women's action, the one between Pekau and Roos Van Reek, who's on the court right now, raising the bar, setting the standards so high at the PWR DUPR India Masters, the Indian as well as the international players.
2-9-2. Point.
Good return there. You can tell every now and then they need to wipe the sweat off their face because the conditions
3-9-2.
are very hot. Serve has been broken and now close quarter. Pickleball at its finest. The rallies in this in the double segment are a little longer because well, the responsibility is divided between two players and not one.
And Chinmay, you're fairly new to this sport, following it, understanding it.
9-3-1.
Now, between yesterday, the singles, and watching the doubles now, what do you like? Like, when I ask you, would you want to play singles or would you want to play doubles?
So to play, I definitely prefer playing singles, but to watch, I think the doubles game is a lot more compact because you need to cover lesser area as an athlete because you have two players in the same court. So,
10-3-1.
so the game gets much faster, a lot more in close quarters, requires a lot more patience. As you can see, the rallies are longer. So I think to watch, definitely doubles. To play, probably singles.
Second server.
Lovely. So we're getting a taste of both the worlds on day one and day two.
What about you, buddy? What would you
10-3-2.
prefer?
Well, when it came to tennis, I was always a singles player. So playing, I would prefer the singles.
Point game.
Watching,
Timeout
anything.
change-ins.
Bring
2
on
minutes
any form of
to
pickleball. I love to
Reek
watch it.
and Hart.
And with that, the first game goes Roos Reek and Katie Hart's way as chief referee.
Roos and her partner Kaitlyn will head to Melbourne after this to play yet another Open there. So clearly these girls jump from tournament to tournament. She literally took a 30-second break to remember when is the last time she visited Netherlands, which is her hometown and a home country rather. So it's unfortunate for an athlete that they have to live off a bag, but the perks are you get to play sports for a living as game 2 begins now.
Game 2, time in, 0-0. Point.
What an interception there from Sofia serving. Comes in right in the center.
1-0, 2. Point.
So they get 2 points on the board really quick now.
2-0-2.
There'll be a change in that score. Yes, right there. So you have the ladies in the black outfits, Seving and Kerr. Kaitlyn Kerr, Sofia Seving winning 2 points on the trot, and now the serve has been broken, hence referee says side out. So now you'll have Roos Reek and Katie Hart with the serve. Here we go, Katie serves it.
And as you can see, you can only put your foot in the kitchen if the ball has bounced once. Till then, the kitchen is out of bounds, and we saw that with Kaitlyn stepping in the moment she saw the ball bouncing. Before that, not at all. See, Sarzak, I've been practicing the rules myself, doing my homework.
Loving it.
Point. Two, 2-1. Second serve.
So moments back you heard 2-2-1 from the chief referee, which means it's 2-2 in the game score and 1 refers to the first server. And now he said 2-2-2, which means the second server, because one of your partner's serves has been broken. That is what he implies with 2-2-1 and 2-2-2.
Yeah, that was one of the stranger rules I had to learn, that the score is said with 3 different digits, with 1 and 2 being repeated right at the end depending on who the server is.
Three, 2-2.
Intense rally there with volley after volley. But Reek and Hart coming out on top there.
2-3-1.
I beg your pardon. Kerr.
Second serve.
Yeah.
2-3-2. Point.
That one? Yeah.
3-3-2.
Slide.
Side out.
Side out, meaning serves change, and the reaction from Sofia, not too happy with her serve being broken. Roos Reek with the serve now.
Second serve.
Looking to slice that, maybe because when you're slicing you tend to
3-3-2.
move forward. Your footwork is you're transferring the body weight on those feet, and we know that Katie Hart's ankle is strapped. She is having a little bit of a difficult time, and she's also a tall lady, so it's not easy to move forward and bend for those shorter balls closer to the kitchen line. So there's a lot that she has to improvise and execute differently.
Second serve.
That's Katie Hart with the strapping on her foot. And here
3-3-2.
we go. Now Kaitlyn Kerr with the serve. Wow, has to be the best rally so far. They went after it. Initially you could see the pace really nice and slow, and then once they went after it, no one was willing to blink.
See a barrage of sorries there before the previous shot, because a couple of body shots there. But again, I think it's all love and games between the girls, as there was a shot that went out of bounds there. Overcooked rather.
5-3-2.
And interestingly, the body shot in this sport is called a body bag. You just go after your opponent's body. You see that in tennis in the body serves. But here it's called something very interesting, a body bag.
Oh, that's rather morbid. Literally so many dark thoughts coming in my head. But look, that's the fun bit of sports. You have silly point in cricket, and you have the body bag here in pickleball.
Point. Four, 5-1. Point.
This particular game really important for Kaitlyn and Sofia. It's more neck and neck in comparison to the first one. Roos and Hart requesting for a confirmation. The referee says that's right. 4-5-2 it is.
That just shows how physically and mentally agile you have to be, keeping track of the score. Even though there is a referee, and a great one at that with Byron, but very important that you're mentally active as well. Keep a track of what's happening in the game.
Side out. Five, 5-1.
Go from Kaitlyn Kerr, and indeed Sofia Seving went after it, but just could not get it
5-5-2.
across as comfortably as she would have liked. Now Kaitlyn has the serve.
Side out. Five, 5-1. Second serve. Five, 5-2. Side out.
Overhit that one, and the service has been broken.
Five, 5-1.
Neck and neck at 5 apiece.
Point.
As you see, the closer they play to the kitchen, the more the bending takes a toll on your back, your hamstrings, your quads. Good workout for the legs,
5-1.
which is why you'll see pretty much every pickleball player has to have a very strong upper body, and then as well as strong shoulders, a strong chest, and needs to be flexible, because you're constantly moving. You can't be too muscular, too big, because it'll then hamper your
6-5-2.
flexibility and agility. So if you are looking to get agile, fit, yet another reason to start pickleball.
Side out. Time out. Receivers. 6-5-2.
A timeout. A good time to go for one. As we take a look at the massive Franklin pickleball, our official ball sponsor, Franklin. The PWR DUPR India Masters. Big shout out to all our sponsors, and incredible job that the Times Group has done. The anchor investor at the PWR Dubai World Tour that we had in Dubai, and now with the PWR DUPR India Masters here, following this we'll have the PWR DUPR India League. It just gets bigger, better, and such a massive platform. 700 ranking points at stake here for 52 weeks. They're valid. $50,000 the prize money. 750 participants from across the globe, and we're just so entertained sitting here in the commentary booth. Sarthak and Chinmay really enjoying the pickleball action that's coming away from the best seat in the house.
Amen to that, brother.
15 seconds.
Always fun sitting next to you. Yesterday, 14 odd hours passed so quickly because we were having the best time ever. A little bit of banter, lots of laughter. Thankfully, they don't have a full-time cam to show you what we get up to in here, but trust me, it's a laugh ride.
Time in. 6-5-2. 1 or 5-6-2. Sorry, I can't keep up with this paper here. 5-6-1.
You see, Byron, I think, still feeling the fatigue from yesterday. He just said, I can't keep up with this paper here. Of course you can, Byron. You're an amazing ref.
Point.
It's just a different format today where you mention the score and the server. Server being 1 and 2. You always start from the right side of the court. That's where the service starts from. If you lose, you get to reload with your partner. And if you lose that as well,
7-6-1.
tough luck, it goes to the other side.
6-6-1. Sorry. Point.
Enjoying her time on court, Katie Hart. You saw the dance moves from the lady yesterday as well.
7-6-1.
Cheering her partner Roos Reek, who had a tough outing in the singles.
Point.
I don't even think my voice can do to that ow ow pitch that she had right now. But just goes to show that
8-6-1.
even in this heat, these girls are having fun, and trust me, it's a little more incentivized when there is a prize pool of $50,000 US. Gives you that little more excitement. Always good when you're playing for a big prize. I mean, of course, there is the passion for the sport that is predominant and primary rather. But again, when you're awarded with a good prize pocket like that we have offered here, it's always that extra incentive to give 110%.
Side out. Six, 9-1. Second server. 6-9-2. Side out.
Roos and Kaitlyn here, close
9-6-1.
to shutting this down in just 2 games.
Second server.
Losing out there, so as you see, even though they lost on this, they lost the point of the serve.
9-6-2.
They still get another opportunity with server 2.
We kept discussing the evolution of the sport yesterday, how it's gone from thinking a lot more to drives. But when it comes to the doubles, we're getting so many things to watch, to witness today. The doubles still has this. Right here you see this dinking battle when they're at the kitchen, but then you see them increase the speed. The speed up is a big factor. Who chooses to do that first? Who takes the initiative? While the dinks are slow and easy, once you change the pace. Now this was a nice angle, but look at Kaitlyn, how she goes after that and forces the error from Katie Hart's racket. Paddle, in fact. And now the smile doesn't ever leave Katie Hart's face, just enjoys her time, be it with a sprained, semi-injured foot or not. She really enjoys herself on championship court.
Point. 7-10-1.
Talk of emotion, talk of leaving everything on a pickleball court. Kaitlyn Kerr was down and out, came back on her feet, and that's the reaction from Sofia Seving. She knows how important that 1 point was.
Point.
When you play so much in close quarters, bound to be a lot of body bags, so that's something even I need to get used to as a viewer. There you see, takes the brunt of that ball. Luckily, doesn't hurt too much because it's not like most other sports where the ball is hard or really hurts or stings. But then again, when you have someone like Roos or Sofia or Kaitlyn smash that ball with all its might, it probably will leave a mark.
9-10-2. Point.
Right down the middle, solving the riddle. So good that shot. See how she finds the ball right here. Sofia Seving reading it so beautifully and piercing through.
10-10-2. Side out.
There you can see that ball was going out of bounds, but we see
10-10-1.
the racket being put inside and cost them the point.
Footfall, right foot, point game.
Ooh, foot falls.
Sure, you want to challenge it?
They are going to be challenging it. Foot
I
falls.
have a challenge on the foot fault on the non-volley zone line. The score of 10-10-1. See right there on the foot. That's the foot right on the leg. Yeah, go ahead. There it is, right there. Hold it right there. That's your foot on the line. No way what? Huh? It's a foot right on the line. Point game match. 11-10 to Reek and
So
Hart.
interestingly, it's point game match as referee Byron says. That's it. They waited for a bit there on the review and a confirmation. What a wonderful start this for the Kiwi-Dutch duo, winning and winning comfortably in the end, especially after the singles loss yesterday. This is much needed for Roos Reek, and it'll be good to see Katie marching forward given the ankle concerns she's had.